Alright. Hey everyone. Hope y'all can hear me okay. Oh goodness. Just a second. Let me wait till that notification pops up before I get to telling y'all my life story. Alright. Now that that's happened, can't see a thing. Anyway, you guys, my husband got that Ori and the Blind Forest game. I've been watching him play. Ain't no way. Because that looks so hard. And I'm one of those type of people. I get frustrated really easily with games. And I don't want to throw a controller if I don't have to. Um Oh, what is this? Hold on. I got me a dictionary. I got I went to, was it Five Below, and got a few books, and this is one of my favorite ones so far. I literally just, I had a good day today. I made sure I ate before stream, so that way I won't be trying to cut y'all off and be like, I'm finna go eat, or none of that. Right now it's 8:43 p.m. Oh, no, it's actually a little bit later than that, but I guess this is the time that I started. You said that yesterday, ma'am. I played this yesterday to see what was going on. Alright. I lost the tops of my thingy. My spray. I'm gonna play this a little while before I start, so that way it'll give everybody a chance to like hop on and stuff. What? I did 57 grand worth of stuff? Alright, let me change my hair color. If y'all have not noticed, ooh, let me change the music too. Yeah, that one's creepy enough to go with this, so. I actually decided to change my skin color to like a pale green because it's only fitting. So now I'm going to go with the Marge Simpson blue because that's what I have right now. Alright, so, oh, what is this? Dream house. A home that you build yourself gives greater livability. Oh, I forgot, y'all. I paid for an upgrade to the house. Oh my gosh. So now I'm in the hole for like almost $1 million. So I need to go pay that as soon as possible. Alright. Oop, I was trying to run. I hope to not run into any nighttime creatures out here, but I'm not 100% certain. So, I'm only gonna play this just a little bit longer. Oh, what kind of stuff y'all got up in here? Let me sell something. I don't think I have anything to sell, but nope, don't have anything to sell. Just stopping in before work. Hi, Suave. Thank you for stopping in. I'm about to start answering all these questions I wrote down from everybody that's been asking me questions. Oh, I can sell this thing. I caught the very tail end of your stream. It was like as soon as I was about to finish typing, you ended the stream, and I was like, oh no. So I just ended up watching it later. Oh, let me see how much this is. It's probably expensive. Why not? It was a pumpkin tower the other day. Was like $11,000, and it was literally like 3 pumpkins stacked on top of each other. So I don't know what was going on with that. I'm going to start buying the umbrellas because my son has an umbrella farm on his island, and I like it. All right, that's good. Oh, I have a few more minutes before the clothing store closes. Let me see if I can run over there. And they will kick you out if you're in there past closing time. They'll be like, I love you, but you gotta go. I was trying to dress like Freddy Krueger today. Ooh, what is this? Flapper dress? Oh, they don't have anything in here anyway. So sad. Oh well. Alright. Alright, I do have some good news, you guys. Hey Reese. I like the emoji. Let's see. I went through my games. The other day. Well, I didn't go through them. My husband went through the games, and he actually found this. The Incredibles. It's not even open. The plastic is still on it. And I was like, it's mine. I'm going to open it and play it on stream one of these old days. Alright. So, hold on. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and get started with my spooky questions or paranormal questions. Now, this is a disclaimer to whoever is out there. I am not a professional. I do not claim to know everything about the paranormal. I do not give advice to everybody and everything of the paranormal. I'm just telling my experience. I'm not a professional. I don't go out and hunt them. I'm just telling you what I know based on my experience. So, I wrote down a ton of questions. I don't know what I did with my other page. I'm just going to start with this one right here. Y'all do not talk about my handwriting because I'm a lefty. So, this is what my handwriting looks like. I almost didn't make it, but I'm here. The blue. Oh, yes. I have blue today. I put a purple up here because I'm wearing a Sasuke shirt. But, hold on. Let me see something. Where's my emojis and why aren't they happening? Let's try this. Okay, there they go. So if y'all put a bunch of emojis, they're gonna work. I'm gonna move it up just a little bit. So the more the merrier. All right. Yes. Shoot, I can't read cursive anyway. A lot of people can. I'm not really sure why, but lefties rule the world. Jay, are you a lefty? If that ain't the coolest thing in the world. And I hope you're doing wonderful today, ma'am. I have missed y'all. Anyway, my disclaimer once again. I'm not a professional. I'm only going through my experiences, my personal experiences, what I know up to this point in my life. I do not claim to be a guru on anything of the paranormal. I don't know why certain people do certain things or what motives are. I'm just answering the questions that I know. They teach it way too early in school and never teach it when we actually need it. My 10-year-old, he's got a really good handwriting. I don't know if the 15-year-old knows it, but I can always ask. All right. Let me get a pen so I can check off the ones I have done. And hold on, do I have a pink? Pink. All right, first question. Do you actually see spirits and stuff? Now, I got my question. Well, I answered all of these questions before, and it was a person on somebody else's post called Blake Kirsty, all lowercase letters. And this was about 25 weeks ago on Instagram. So if you feel like looking them up and looking at that post to see the 60 to 70 comment thread, this is the questions that were asked of me. Do I actually see spirits and stuff? Yes, I do. Do I want to? No, I do not. Because it's not fun. It's weird. It's really weird. Let's see. Have you ever purposely given your attention to a spirit or ghost? Yes, I have when I was little because I didn't know any better. And they scared me. They scared the bejeebus out of me. Whatever the bejeebus is. There was one in my grandma's house that would always walk the same direction every night around the same time. And one day I said, "Hey, I can see you." And they stopped and they looked over at me and something fell in the room. And ever since then, I stopped giving my attention. I told my grandma I do not want to talk to them anymore. She opened a window or did something and I stopped seeing them. Yeah, it was really, it was really spooky. But it was I don't know if it was a girl or it was a dainty figure. I want to say it was a girl, but I'm not sure. It could have been a small boy. They were a kid size, but they always walked the same direction in through her room. And after a while, I stopped seeing them. I don't know what happened to them. Have you ever had a full conversation with a ghost? That is a layered question. The short answer is no, because they don't have regular conversations like you and I. Because, hold on, let me put it on, see if I can do two things at once. They don't have regular conversations like you and I. I'm back. My app was buffering. I think that probably could have been me too, because, let's see, let me turn this down. You want to play Ori? You can while I talk.
So I can watch me die. And die.
You know what? That's not a bad idea.
And die.
Y'all watch. My husband said he wants to play Ori, so I'm gonna keep talking while that happens. Are you gonna be able to see?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna turn it just a little bit, but ain't no nudity on the internet. He got his shirt pulled up. I see a piece of his stomach. Okay, back to the question. Have you ever had a full conversation with a ghost? The reason why I said no is because they can't really have full conversations with people. They can only give certain amount of information over and over and over. I want to get some of those EVP apps or whatever, but at the same time, if they responded, I'd be climbing up the walls and shit trying to get out. You know what? That ain't what you want. This is when people say, be careful what you ask for, because sometimes they really can answer you, and you might not always get the answer that you're looking for. All right, let me check that one off. All right. Are the ghosts you see anything like they are in the movies? You forgot how to play? Hold on, I can make this, I can move it out the way if you want. But hold on. There we go. Is there anything up here? Should I move up here? Okay. These are part of the Black people rule book. Oh yeah, Black people, they don't normally go to look for stuff like this. And the ones that actually see stuff, they either won't tell you about it, or they're not trying to talk about it because it's too much going on. It depends on which movie. The plethora of movies I've seen. Let me see. Is there anything close? I'm gonna say no, because of course movies are over exaggerated. So maybe not even that movie. No, definitely not the movies. No. Like I said, movies are super exaggerated. So there's some truth in there, but it's not enough to like literally, you know, give it to you, I guess. Let's see. Would they target you if you are empathetic? They will target anyone who they think can see them. You don't have to be empathic or empathetic. You can be just a regular person minding your regular business, and do I need to be smaller? Okay. You could be a regular person and they would try you. Basically, it's like, if you can see me or you can hear me, or I think that you're going to pay attention to me, I'm going to try it. I'm going to try you. Some of them, they'll pass by you, and some of them pass by you, make you cold out of nowhere, or let's see, they'll knock something over close to you. I have interest in the occult, but I'm not interested enough to get involved myself. I'll let others do that. I love myself too much. I understand. And it's not always about the occult. Sometimes people like me are just sensitive. I do not follow any religion in particular. Those who do follow religion, good for you. I don't have any opinions on anybody else's religion, whether it's, good or bad, right or wrong. I basically say I'm atheist and leave it at that. Um, let's see. Yeah, they target pretty much anybody they think is gonna react to them or see or hear them, because a lot of times they don't know that they're gone. So it's more like people, anybody. It's like a phone ringing, and if you can't hear the phone ringing, you can't answer it unless you actually paying attention to it. So for me, it's like I can hear it ringing almost all the time. Will I answer? No, because I'm not about that life. If you answer one time, especially in an area that's like highly populated, then all of a sudden you got a whole call center going on. Everybody's phone is ringing at the same time. They want your attention and your answer. You know, it's really it's bizarre, to say the least. Is your third eye open? I don't know. I don't really know what that means, but I don't know. I have these four, but I don't know. Playing this hard game. Have you seen dead animals or pets? I think I saw, so it's like American Horror Story season 1. That's a good comparison. Yeah, kind of. Definitely kind of. I would say right direction. Definitely right direction. I don't think I've ever seen any dead animals or pets before. I've seen a deer once, but I couldn't really tell what was going on, so I'm not, I don't know. I'm just gonna say no. Alright. Is it noisy? Do you hear them a lot? Or are they loud? Noisy as in, I'm not gonna say they're loud. It depends on where you are. For example, if I am in a graveyard, it sounds like a stadium of people talking at the same time. If you ever been to like a basketball game or something and everybody's talking at the same time and you can't hear anybody specific, that's what it sounds like to me. And I also get a pressure sensation. Like somebody's doing this really, really, especially in my ears. It's a pressure change. I don't like hospitals because some rooms you really can tell who just passed away or somebody that's about to go. I don't like funeral homes. It's a lot of activity there. Do you hear them a lot? Yes, I do. Luckily for me, where I live, there's not much activity. However, I do live down the street from a what do you call it? A funeral home. So in the mornings when I get up and walk with my son, some days I'm okay with, walking all the way up to the front of this funeral home and turning back around and coming home. And some days it's like, oh no, you died?
Oh my gosh, now I remember where I cut this shit up.
Man. Okay, for those of you that are wondering, my husband is playing Ori and the Blind Forest in the background. Because I was playing Animal Crossing, but I can't seem to do two things at once. So this is his gameplay and not mine. All right, let's see. Are they loud? No, they're not loud. They're annoying. So it's basically if you just hear a bunch of people talking. Sometimes it's whispers, sometimes it's regular talk. Man, where the checkpoints at?
Ain't no checkpoints.
Ain't no checkpoints. You got to get from one area to the one save point to the next.
I can make my own in
But I think was the blue crystals make a save point or something. Yeah. The blue crystals down at the bottom can make a checkpoint or something. But you know, you don't get too many of those. Oh my gosh, hold on, let me make myself a little bit smaller.
I promise you.
Just a little bit. There we go. All right. If anybody wants to keep a death count, y'all are welcome to.
That's 5 already. I keep it for you.
All right. I answered that one. Can you hear them in your sleep? No. Because, well, I can hear them if they are close, but in my sleep, no. I normally have very vivid dreams of whatever's happening or whatever's going on. I've met a lot of figures that I don't know in my dreams. I get a lot of messages of events and things in my dreams. So the answer to that question is no. Can animals see them? Yes, they can. Especially cats and dogs. If you have a pet and your pet starts staring off somewhere, it's because they sense them. I don't know if they can actually see them, but they can oh goodness. They can definitely tell when something ain't right. So, oh goodness. They can definitely tell when something ain't happening, or something is popping off close to them or you. If they decide that they don't want to go in an area, yeah, animals be having all sorts of reactions. If your pet out of nowhere decides that they don't want to go somewhere or do something, believe them, be right behind them. If you say, "Come here, Fluffy," and Fluffy looking at you like nope, and they got their tail tucked, you might as well walk on over to Fluffy, because Fluffy's seeing or hearing something that you can't see or hear. So yeah, pay attention to your pets, because they won't steer you wrong. Oh, and larger animals can sense them too, like horses or like cows and stuff like that. You ever seen a horse or a cow get spooked? Same thing.
Man, this
Look, she's trying to help you with the little emotions.
That ain't helping.
Oh, snap.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to sit up, sir. All right. Do they have anything to do with sleep paralysis? That's a good question. I wouldn't be surprised if they did, but I honestly can't answer that one because I don't know. Oh, do I need to move? Let me know if I need to move now.
I think I still missed one.
All right. All right, let me move up here. Is that better?
Heck yeah, I missed one.
I'd be like, what's wrong with Josephus? Let me come over here where you at. Not Josephus. What kind of pet name is that? But you know what? I would love to have a Doberman. What's wrong? Who? I would love to have a Doberman. I would name my dog Kiba. because Akamaru is too long from Naruto. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know if they have anything to do with sleep paralysis. I would not be surprised if they do. So, all right. Have you ever experienced sleep paralysis? I think I did once when I was a kid. But at the same time, I also feel like I was too scared to even, move anyway because of what I saw. Kiba, that's a throwback. No, not not like kibbles and bits type of Kiba, but Kiba like the Kiba from Naruto. Um, the story I have for that was I was about maybe 6 or 7, and my mom and I lived in this big Victorian style house. And I had like the biggest room in the house. For some reason, she gave me the biggest room in the house, which was like in the center. I don't even think it was a bedroom. But she took a smaller bedroom only because it had a fireplace in it. And my room was up against the corner. Let's see. Let's say this is the corner of the house, right? Well, the corner of my bedroom. My bed was facing this direction. I'd probably name a parrot and name a cat Felonious or Jasper. Okay. That's what I'm saying. I haven't watched Naruto in about a decade. Don't watch Boruto because you're going to be looking just like me. The bored. The best thing about Boruto is his daddy and his uncle. Cause him and his generation of kids, they boring.
In One Piece and got stuck unsaved when I was supposed to.
Oh no.
And I don't think
But yeah. The night happened. Well, I went to bed one night. I watch Boruto every Sunday. That whole story, I call him Burrito. I like Boruto better.
What?
I'm gonna agree to disagree. I do not like Boruto because just 12.
Just
But back to my story. I went to bed and Naruto was boring and overhyped to me. It had a lot of fillers, but once it got to the story, it was on point, especially the war. But when oh goodness,
I can't catch it.
y'all, I'm watching him and stuff. So when I went to bed, my bed was against, I guess, the right wall. No, horizontal against the wall. And so I hear footsteps, like heavy footsteps in my room. And like one wall, I have like double doors that open like this. I don't know what they call those type doors, but they were open. So I'm thinking this is my mom walking around in the dark. So I peek over and I see a big figure like bend down to the end of my bed, down where my feet are, and pick my bed up and move it real slow from horizontal against one wall all the way vertical to the opposite wall. I was in a corner, so it was literally like this. And I just saw a figure. Oh my gosh. I still remember that to this day. I was like 7 years old. And when I got up that morning, like I was over the covers like this. And I remember putting it back over my head. And when I got up that morning, my bed had been moved. There were little scrape marks on the floor because I guess my bed scraped the floor a little bit. And I asked my mom, I said, "Mom, did you move my bed?" And she was like, "No, I didn't move anything." And that's when I knew something had happened that night. And I was scared. I slept with my mom for like a week. I know she was tired of me. For real though, it's all about the homie, the prince, Vegeta the Fourth. Yes, I love Vegeta. I actually have a was it the Funko Pop of Vegeta and Piccolo? It's in my closet. I had to go get it. So yeah, I'm guessing that's my only encounter with sleep paralysis. That was mostly fear, so I don't know if that is considered, but that happened. All right, I've heard some spirits live in a loop. Is that accurate? Okay, what they're asking is, uh, do some spirits go through a cycle of events? And the answer to that is yes. Some of them do the same motion of, I guess, living or whatever over and over and over again. For example, if you are in a house or something and every day or every evening around the same time you see something walk across and fall in the same spot, and it happens over and over and over, 9 times out of 10 that was that person's last few seconds of them being alive. That means they could have passed away from something as quick as like an aneurysm or a heart attack or something of that nature that would cause them to pass away right away. So, what that does is trap them into a loop because they have not put it together that they have passed away. And it's kind of sad if you think about it. They're going to keep going over and over and over until they realize that they're no longer alive and decide to cross over. But until then, they're just going to keep walking that same path or doing that same motion over and over and over. I guess indefinitely. It's not all of them. It is like a good amount of them. The ones that you will see, like the ones in graveyards. I'm not saying that they passed away in the graveyard. I'm saying that sometimes they'll literally, just trapped for no good reason. Yeah, they'll hang on to, I guess, our plane of existence because they don't realize or they don't know that they're gone. This can happen to a young person. It can happen to an old person. It just depends on, where they were mentally when they passed away. It's definitely very sad. All right, next question. Can ghosts roam freely or do they have free will? I'm guessing like children ghosts. Yes. A lot of times if you see children ghosts, they frequent the same places, which is the place that they're most comfortable with, especially like playgrounds or playgrounds, or maybe a room in a house or an area that once was somewhere fun for them or comfortable for them. They'll stay there. All right, that question was, can they roam freely? I'm not really sure if they can or not. I believe that they're bound to the area where they either passed away or where their remains are. So as far as like, a ghost in Chicago saying, I'm tired of Chicago, let me go to Atlanta, I don't think that's plausible. I don't think they can get on a train or anything. And, and now I've heard that they have attached to people and can follow you home. So I'm gonna say it's like a yes and a no question. It depends on that spirit. It depends on that entity or whatever you got. Sometimes they can follow. Yeah, I've heard that they can attach to people and follow them home. For example, some people that look like a family member to them, or somebody that they know is kind of on the weaker side, not saying physically but mentally weaker or easily influenced, they'll try to hold on to them and attach to them. Did you get it? Hold on. Oop. How you go in the door? You know what? I'm not gonna laugh because I'm not playing this because this stuff looks hard. Alright, so as far as the free will question, I'll say yes and no, and it depends. A non-consensual sleepover, and that ain't that some shit? Yes. Alright, let's see. Oh man. If y'all have any questions, you can go ahead and put them in the chat. I'll answer them. Alright, it says, when people die, are they just stuck wandering the earth, or is it only the ones that died a terrible death? A lot of times the ones that are stuck are the ones that either pass away too fast and have not realized that they are gone, or they look hard. Maybe shooting the door. Oof. Yeah, it looks hard. Anyway, only the ones that either passed away suddenly or weren't ready to go, or even ones that are trying to deliver a message one last time, they'll stay. Some people, when they pass away, they are ready. They accept it before they even go, and they pass over quickly. I recently had a death in my family, and the person that passed, I guess they already knew. They, you know, they accepted it. They weren't there. And the only message I got was, if they do decide to come back, it'll only be to one person, and it'll only be to them while they sleep, which is fine. I don't think that they have free will, because they are bound by certain laws and physics and stuff like that. So just like we are bound by like gravity or something, they have rules and things going on as well. So kind of think of it like that. All right. Do or can spirits interact with each other? Like a meeting or friends or something? I don't know. I'm not a spirit. I'm just gonna. I don't know. I don't know. Please don't. I don't know. All right. Can they physically move things? Some, yes, they can. They can move things. They can cause electronic malfunctions. They can create temperature changes. Let's see, magnetic field changes. What else? They can interact with radio frequencies and stuff like that. Game saved. Yes. Um, what is the difference between a ghost, a spirit, and a poltergeist? Ghost and spirit are the same thing. Basically, it just depends on where you are, terminology, religion, stuff like that. A poltergeist, on the other hand, is probably like a vengeful ghost or a ghost that's angry with not being alive or just want to be mischievous. So I guess it all depends on where you're from. All right, let's see. What's the next one? There was a lot of questions. A lot of questions. I more than I thought. Hmm. Can ghosts use technology? Oh, I'm all into the cutscene. I don't want to talk.
I noticed. I was like, one of the
Oh, okay, we done. Can ghosts use technology? I believe so. I mean, if you can use radio to connect with them, sometimes they'll make your toaster malfunction or something, or make your microwave beep when there's nothing in it. I'm pretty sure they can. Poultry said, "I'm gonna give you a plate of fresh baked problems." um, can they use the internet? I don't know. I have not sat and asked them. I'm I've heard of people getting messages from somebody that's no longer alive. I don't know how well a ghost can type or if they can even spell properly. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, we almost toward the end. How can you stop them from bothering you? You can actually do quite a few things. For example, if you buy a house or something and you notice you got spirits or stuff keeps happening or keeps going on and you ain't crazy, you could of course cleanse your house by opening all the windows, saging. I think you could pray over it, depending on your religion. um Definitely announce that you are not interested in communication or being bothered. Tell them that they are not welcome, or try not to be like, "Oh, you're welcome, you know come bother me." No, do not ask for stuff like that, because I promise you, sometimes you might invite one and they might bring their friends, and their friends have friends, and by the time you know it, you do have American Horror Story season 1 going on. So, uh-oh. So just be mindful of stuff like that. Do I know how to exercise a ghost? No. I oh,
That's the sign.
oh, it was the same thing. I basically tell them, don't bother me unless you finna pay a bill or make it divine intervention to me having a winning lottery ticket. I don't want to be bothered. Let's see. I just answered that one. Uh-oh, wrong one. All right. Have you told a professional about this, like a psychologist? No. I mean, I don't know what they would say. I don't know. No, I haven't. But I understand what they were asking me. It'd probably be on some goofy mess as a ghost trying to send messages and be like, I'm just experiencing my best life, afterlife. Yeah, that. Ooh, not a ghost trying to send a text message. Hot ghost summer. Let's see. No, I have not talked to a professional. I don't think I have any mental issues as far as I know. There are no mental issues in my family as far as I know. As far as my family goes, in the spiritually sensitive context, there are quite a few family members that are spiritually sensitive in certain ways. Like, I've mentioned this before, like my mom, she's really, really good at like tarot. I have an aunt that's good at palm reading. Like, she predicted how many children I have now, and she told my husband the same thing back when we only had, was it before Josh or after Josh? Yeah, back when I only had one child. She predicted 3 and I have 3 now. Not happening anymore. She was definitely correct about that. Um it looks hard.
It is, trust me. But you gotta time it just right. You gotta keep the controller straight. You gotta jump just right.
I feel like I need to be quiet during this part.
No, go ahead. I ain't shooting on I got hit with.
Let's see. Are you a medium? No. I can't just, walk up and be like, or however mediums do it. I can't channel people or anything like that. The most that's happened to me before is me passing by somebody and hearing maybe a name or something and something short like "don't go home," and I've passed the message on. It. I don't know. I don't think I am, or the occurrence doesn't happen frequently enough for me to even say that I have experiences with. Oh, wrong direction. With them crystal balls and Ouija boards. No, none of that. I can definitely tell if I pass by somebody if they're sick or will be sick soon, or somebody close to them is sick. Ooh. Oh no.
The bug destroyed it.
You almost had it. Not rage quit. Alright, I got like 5 more questions.
Oh my god, that hurt my feelings.
You need a hug?
No. Yes.
I can tell the internet to give you a hug. I'm busy.
Go ahead. Finish your question.
Alright. Do you have a Ouija board? Look at that. Now that was heartbreaking.
Bruh. Okay. I'm glad he knows. I need to beat some up. No,
I do not have a Ouija board. I will not get one. Even back in the 90s when they were popular, I never was interested in getting one. I've never asked for one. I will never play with one. I am not about that life. It's basically like, hey, what's that?
I'm gonna beat something up. I'm mad.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. I thought I deleted this though.
Deleted what?
This one for space.
Yeah, no. You never delete that one.
No, I thought like you could delete it and then re-download it. Okay. Yeah. Oh gosh.
it's not in English. So.
It don't have to be in English. Toys R Us selling Ouija boards. Yes, back in the day they sure did. By who was it? Hasbro, not Hasbro, but was it Hasbro? It was something Brothers. They were the same people that made Monopoly or something. But I just remember feeling weird every time I would pass by a display of Ouija boards. So even as a kid, I knew better. Let's see. Have you ever used one? Nope. Nope. Will not entertain it. If you have one in your house, I could probably tell. And I'm gonna probably be like, I think my mom called me from, another city. Or it's time for me to go. Super easy. You better put it on super hard. Yeah, Parker Brothers. Thank you. You gonna put it on super hard? Where he at? Kiva. You gon' man? Yes, Fang over Fang. Come on, Kiva. He grew up with his man bun. People that use Ouija boards, bless y'all, cause that ain't what you want. That ain't what I want. Let me just say that. Do whatever works for you. So, like I said, although they did become a brand of Hasbro, yeah, I do remember that. Can a ghost follow you home? Who are you missing?
Oh, okay. Over the white mask.
Oh, white mask. Okay. How you get him? You missing the Kazikages? So, Two Leaf Village. Who is this right here?
Oh.
Is that the cloud? Right there. Oh. Can a ghost follow you home? That's definitely a compound question. It depends on how sensitive you are mentally. If you're easily influenced, they can attach to you. I've never had one follow me home because I can actively avoid them because I can see and hear them. So can you imagine a damn My Little Pony thing Ouija board? It would have me floored. You know what? I'm scared. I would actually Google that, and I would not be surprised if they have one. But I don't want that in my search history at all. Google it and tell me what you find, because I promise they got one. I seen Ouija board on t-shirts and stuff. Never wanted them. But can they follow you home? It depends on how strong the spirit is, the constitution of the person that they're trying to attach to. For example, people that are lonely or easily influenced by something, then they would have a better chance of being attached to than someone like me who knows where they are, how they move and stuff like that. So yes and no. Would I go actively looking for one? No. Would I ever go to a haunted house? Maybe. Maybe. Would I ever buy a haunted house? Maybe. If the price is right, maybe. Let's see. Can you see their faces? Can I see their faces? Most of the time, no. They're very blurry. Like, let me see a good example of how they would look to a normal person. Come on, Kiva. Fight out my fight. Yeah, Sakamaru. I win. They would basically look like, if you wear glasses and you take them off, like my vision is VHS quality. My glasses are 4K quality. If you are trying to look at something detailed with VHS vision, that's kind of what it looks like. Or let me see. I don't think I've ever seen physical facial features of one that I can remember. I probably have before and couldn't remember. But okay, this is how they look to people. You have the orbs, which is, how they travel. Some of them look like, so 144p, yes. Official brand wise, no, but people have made custom MLC Ouija boards. Oh my gosh! I learn something new every day. Somebody out there got a custom My Little Pony Ouija board. That's a whole nother level of crazy. 144p. That's funny. Okay, so you have the orbs. They'll float across the screen. Those are the ones that are most likely caught on video. And then you have the blurry gray ones. Those are the ones. I guess they have a little bit more energy than the orbs, and they're more likely to pass through objects. And let's see, how can I put this? Orbs can definitely pass through things, but they only use a little bit of energy. And then you got the misty looking ones, and then you have the opaque ones. The opaque ones are the ones that people see from a distance, or sometimes you can see them on video. Those are the ones that are like graveyards. The opaque ones, those type frequent like war sites or something like that. Like if you go to a military grave site, you might see an opaque one because their energy is stronger than the other two forms. And then you have the black ones. Now the black ones, the only thing I know about the black ones is to stay away. If I see something that looks black, I win! Yeah, I don't fool with the black ones one bit. Kiva Inazuka. I never knew his last name. Alright. Where are the most populated places for ghosts? The most populated places that I have been to, hospitals. Hands down, hospitals. Hospitals are more populated than funeral homes. Hospitals would be like a stadium. A funeral home would be like maybe a small club. And then graveyards, depending on the type of graveyard, like if you have a family graveyard, then you might catch one or two. If you have maybe a military graveyard, or I don't fool with the black ones one bit. Wow, it's like that. Yes, they are. When I tell you they are black, they literally look like. Where's my computer? Oh, I can't even do it. Yeah, they're black like this and darker. you can't see through them, and you can feel them before you see them. It's that bad. And I hate to be like, oh, the black ones got dark energy, negative energy. I'm not really sure what that is. Don't do Wesley Snipes like that. I married him growing up in my head, especially like the one from Demolition Man. I don't know what it was about that character. I love me some Wesley Snipes. No. But I did grow up and marry me a nice black man. But you can definitely tell not to go by these. Back to the graveyard. If it's like a military style graveyard, like we have a park here where I live called Battlefield Park, where an actual battle happened in a war or something happened, and that one is kind of populated. Where my grandmother lives, she lives in an area that has a lot of grave sites. There's one on this side of the street, and there's one on this side of the street, and you drive to get to her house. The bigger one on the right hand side is not as active as the smaller one on the left hand side of the street, which is the weirdest thing because one side has more people. Let's see, another place that could be heavily populated. I said funeral homes, hospitals, nursing homes probably, but I've never been to a nursing home. Oh no, I couldn't live there. My grandma, she loves stuff like that though. She doesn't get spooked by them. I don't think she can see them as much as she used to when I was younger, but she's definitely not spooked by them at all. She calls me, like the older people say, you have veiled eyes or whatever that means, or you were born, or your eyes where you still can see the other side or something like that. It's weird. Luckily, my husband is not as spooked. I think I scared him one time too many. And I think what really just did it for him is that time I had a dream about something and we hadn't seen each other for a few days and I told him about it. And he was like, well, how did you know? You know, I dreamed about it. Oh. Alright, oh, I finished all of my questions. Oh man, do y'all have any more questions or anything, or I hope I answered everything? That was mean. That is mean. Baby Obito. Oh, I do have a question, y'all. Y'all know the little cloths and stuff that you clean glasses with? Can you wash those, or are you supposed to just throw them away? Cause like, I don't know, that might be a dumb question. I'm all into this fight, y'all. I'm sorry. I think the craziest, I always lose mine if I do. I've been holding on to this one for I don't know how long. I don't even remember what it came with, and it's huge. I cleaned my TV with it and everything. But it just, I feel like I need to put it in the washer. You can wash the cloth. I just looked it up last week. Okay, thank you, because this one, it feels weird. Like, I don't want to keep cleaning my glasses with it, because I have this little spray, and I don't want to, you know, clean my glasses with a dirty cloth. How you doing, Lady Noir? I don't know if you stuck around for all of me answering all these spooky paranormal questions, but Natasha got the bathrobe drip. I actually want to buy a whole bed set of the cotton. I asked my husband, "Are we too old to have a bed set of the cotton?" And he was like, "We grown, we can do what we want." So I might get a black set of the comforter and the pillows and stuff. I caught a bit of it. Girl, you gonna give me nightmares? I hope not. YOLO. Squad. Yeah, I hope I answered almost everything. I asked my kids if they are freaked out by any of it. I doubt it. I mean, my oldest, he used to have full-on conversations with somebody, and every time I walked in the room, I would never see anybody, and he would just stare at me like, "You in my business?" And as soon as I closed that door, he'd go to laughing and giggling and stuff. And I don't know who or what it was, but I just, you know, went to go mind my business. Jiraiya! I named my baby Jiraiya. The one that normally plays Animal Crossing with me, and I go to his island. His name is Jiraiya. And Onesie. I call the third Onesie because he's wearing a onesie. Ooh. You know better than that. They're gonna give you the business. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Alright, let me see if I can think of any more questions. Oh, if y'all haven't caught, the majority of the questions that I did answer are from a post that I responded to back about 25 weeks ago on Instagram, and the page is called Blake Kirsty, all lowercase letters. Let me put it in the chat in case y'all decide to go look. And it's a post about a teacher talking to a student, and the student is asking about the girl or something, and the teacher's not seeing the girl. Do you think a spirit can take existence within someone, not like possession wise, but they're just maybe chilling in someone's head? I don't know if they can pass through you. I don't know if they can just stop. That would be weird though. I'm pretty sure the person would know something ain't right. Translation though. I would love to learn Japanese, but the way my Duolingo is going right now, I'm a little busy. Hold on, let me show y'all how I'm doing on Duolingo. Alright, where is it? Where is it? Gallery. Day 500. I have completed a 500 streak on Duolingo. And I already know Spanish, but I'm also learning German as well. So I basically use Spanish to brush up my skills, but it's mostly on German, and German is hard because German, their translation is like how Yoda speaks, that's from Star Wars. So I have to kind of say it the way Yoda would say it and then translate it. Let's see. I don't know if they can. I think they, if they can pass through. It's the Bardock of Naruto.
Oh.
Parent and child. Kushina didn't fight like that. Kushina fights. Alright, this is gonna be the last match, y'all. My sister is sensitive. Occasionally, she will hear someone calling her name when she is alone. My mom told her to never answer back. Now, the only thing about that is it could actually be maybe an ancestor or something trying to steer her away from something else. But I would definitely take mom's advice and not answer back, because you never know who exactly is calling her. But for them to even know her name, it could be an ancestor. I've heard, that you're not supposed to answer them. Thank you for that one. Lightning versus lightning. Ooh. I'm finna spam some of these emojis. See if I can help. Oh wait, he can't. Look, I was gonna do it to distract the computer. And then I thought about it, it don't work. Ooh. Good dodge. Oh yeah. It's my husband playing and not me. Oh. Look at this kid, Patty.
It don't help.
Man, I love y'all, man. Y'all are something else. Y'all ain't right. Oh, I like that emoji though. They trying to cheer you on. Nice. Come on, keep that one bar. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Oh, you missed. Shout out to everybody. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and stop here. Or we will go ahead and stop here. Thank y'all so much for sharing with me and doing the emojis and showing love and stuff like that. Yes, F that game, like my husband said. If y'all enjoyed it, please consider a follow. Thank you, Menace. Please consider a follow if you're watching this on YouTube, which it will be probably by the end of October or sometime in October. Like, share, comment, subscribe. All of that is free to support. But if y'all want to send a donation, the link is in the description or in the chat somewhere. And I also have merch, so check that out as well, vidgamechx.com. But until next time, beautiful gamer babes, thank y'all so much for submitting your questions and all that type of stuff. And peace.